Hello everyone. It's Monday. I have a day off today. My daughter is sick, so it is an unwilling day off, but might as well make the best of it and get some work done. It's going to be 51 outside today, so should be a nice day. We got the steering linkage all put together yesterday. I did sort of a backyard alignment just to get it close enough that I could drive it to an alignment shop if necessary. I just used a tape measure off the front and the back of the disc rotor thing, combobulator. Also, I got this hardware for the shock mounts all snugged up. I'm still waiting on one kit from KYB. I'm not sure why it hasn't come yet. It's been 2 weeks, but as soon as we get that, we get these shocks mounted to the top, to the perches, and then basically the front suspension and steering will be completely done, which means I put wheels on it. Still need to put the front brake line retainer clip thing, retainer bracket that goes right here, and then hook up the brake lines to that. But I'm going to do brakes down the road, so I'm not too hot and heavy on it. I did get that new tie rod end in place. I had to, for those of you who don't know and saw my previous post, but I had accidentally over torqued the tie rod end and it stripped the nut. So I had to cut the nut off. I guess I should have used something called a nut splitter. I've never even heard of that before, but anyways, I cut the end off and then I cut the tie rod off the other end. I had to get that taper out. Couldn't figure out how to do it. Eventually I took my vise off, put a small socket on the top of the taper and a large socket on the bottom so the taper could fall through. And I put that vise on it and clamped it as hard as I could, and then I heated the outside with a map torch for 6 minutes it took, and then it just fell. So got the new one on. All of the steering is torqued to spec. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Today what I'm hoping to do is get this rear end cleaned up. I was not going to sandblast it, but I think I'm gonna. There's enough little nooks and crannies and stuff that I'm not gonna be able to get with the wire brush. I'm gonna get as much off as I can with the wire brush because it makes the sandblasting easier. But might as well document these markings. I don't know. It is a Ford 8-inch rear end open diff. And it works good, so I am not going to dink with it. I am just going to run it. I do need to get my brake lines off of here because I have a new brake lines for it in my kit. But other than that, we're going to sandblast today. So, and then we're going to hopefully paint. I don't know how much time I'm going to have today, but we're going to see what we can do. This has already been wire wheeled, as is this. So, hopefully we'll get this done today, and I will record a little update once I get the sandblasting done, and then another one after I get the painting done. So, here goes. Alright, I'm going to talk kind of loud because I got the furnace going. I got it blasted. I didn't do the greatest job of blasting, but I did a good enough job of blasting. This is primer, this red stuff here. There's a couple spots with some undercoating, and there's quite a few pits and stuff on the backers, on the drum backs. But I'm just gonna spray those with some encapsulator and call it good. I'm gonna go good enough on this. If I want it to be perfect later on down the road, I'll yank it out, but right now it's good enough. I want to get this damn thing on wheels. So, I need to pull off my lines, give her a paint job, and then replace the lines with the new ones. I left all the e-brake cable stuff intact because I didn't want to dink with it. And it's in good shape, so we're going to roll with that. But yeah, let's. I do also want to drain it, but I'm going to do that after I paint it because I'm running out of warmish temperature days to get this thing painted. So we're going to yank off these lines and we're going to paint it. Well, it never goes quite how you want it to. The line nut stripped and the bleeder stripped. So wheel cylinders are coming off and it's getting new wheel cylinders, which means I can take the whole brake apart, which means it gets new shoes too. When it rains it pours, you know? Alright, well I guess that's going to be it for this video while I get some parts, so might as well clean it up a little bit better since I'm going to have some time. So, next video, hopefully we'll get this thing all put together. Thanks for watching. See ya.